just put this chair down before anyone complains. Seriously, I've had people moaning about it. It's up there. Yeah. Okay. Good morning. It's 7:35 in the morning. I haven't slept. Well, to be honest, I did sleep, but from about 2:30 till 9 o'clock last night. It seems my day and my night has switched around. So my night's my day, my day's my night. You know, that comes with side effects of the medication. So it'll probably level itself out at some point. Anyway, today I was going to talk about depression and explain what it is. Depression in itself is a constant feeling of sadness, loneliness, hopelessness, helplessness. You're constantly feeling it. And most times, most people get sad and lonely, and but those feelings pass with time. If you suffer with depression, it's a constant illness. You're always feeling it. And there are many medications that can help with depression. For me, I'm on duloxetine, which helps with my depression and my anxiety. Though not much my anxiety, more my depression, but it also has a weird side effect of hyperactiveness. You also feel like a lack of energy, or you just can't sleep. I had that quite a lot. I'm usually on medication for sleep, because I do get sleepless nights. But depression affects quite a lot of people, and a lot of people do not seek help for it because they think they can deal with it, and some can, and they do successfully deal with it on their own. But then there are people who can't. And I want to touch on another subject as well, which is to do with depression. It's bullying. The main causes of depression are stressful events. And one of the biggest stresses is, especially in schools, because you hear a lot. I was reading online about a 14-year-old girl who was called so many bad names. She just had enough, and she basically got so depressed she took her own life. And having seen that, it's kind of sad that a young girl with so much life ahead of her took her own life because of bullies. It's not good for people like me to hear stuff like that, because we're already dealing with a lot, and then we hear stuff like that, and I mean, what is it with bullies? They're sad, pathetic excuses for human beings, and it's not just in children, it is in adults as well. There are adult bullies. There are people at work who will bully you. People will just walk in the street and start bullying someone just to make themselves look big in front of their friends, or they don't have a great home life, so they don't know how to express themselves. And people will say, "Oh, it's not his fault. He bullies, or she bullies." Not discriminating. they have a hard home life. No, there's no excuse for bullying, because action, reaction. It's as simple as that. And I mean, I was bullied a lot at school because I have ginger hair and I wear glasses and I was highly intelligent. I mean, in school, I had to dumb myself down, and that's how sad it is. I had to dumb myself down to fit in. I had to stop, you know, being the smartest kid in the class. It's, it's just sad that you have to change yourself to avoid being bullied. You know, and that's partly the reason why my depression came up, because I bottled all that up. I was bullied a lot, but I didn't tell any of the teachers because they didn't do anything. You see it. They say, oh, you're getting bullied, go see a teacher. No, they don't do anything. Or you're getting bullied, go see your boss. Boss doesn't do anything. You know, there's no disciplinary action. I mean, I had my glasses broken by a bully, and I had to pay for new ones. Sure, the kid got suspended, but I'm the one forking out the money. Well, my family's the one forking out the money to pay for new glasses. You know, it's unfair on people. But anyway, back to depression. It affects certain people different ways. I mean, you get people who can live with it. They go see the doctor, they get medication, but they don't seek any other further help. They just take the medication. They heavily rely on the medication. And then there are people like myself who actually seek help from counsellors, support workers, and the NHS. Though NHS isn't that great. But give them their due, they try their hardest. Just sometimes it's not enough. And you know, there are. It's surprising how many people it affects. You can walk past someone in the street and not know they suffer with depression. I think it's like 1 in every 5 people. I'm not sure. I have to check the statistics. But and a lot of people will suffer depression in some time in their life, but they will recover. Depression, you can recover from. Like many illnesses, you can recover from them. So as long as you get the right help. But anyway, I'm going to put I found a website which does have decent explanations, more scientific explanations of depression. As I'm just giving my general views of my own personal experiences and my own knowledge about it. I will put this website in the description. Also, there is another website I found which is do you have depression? It's sort of a test. So if you're unsure, if you have that, if you're feeling tired, you have a lack of energy, you have mood swings, you'll be happy one moment and then all of a sudden you're sad and low because it's just something small, and others like that. It's sort of a test to see if you have depression. So yeah, I will also stick that in the description, along with my Twitter and my Facebook, as I do with all videos. This is actually my 4th video, and I just hope that I'm helping other people, because that's what I'm aiming to do, as well as help myself, because it is hard for me to do these videos, and I will touch on the subject tomorrow, because I'm only going to do one part today, because by the time I wake up, because I haven't slept, so I'll probably be asleep till about, depending on when I fall asleep, probably late afternoon. I probably won't be awake until about 10 p.m. tonight. So, and tomorrow my video might be a little late because I have an appointment with my support worker, so I won't be here in the morning. Though I will have to check what time, so I may do a video in the morning, I may not. It depends on when I have to leave, because I will be going for a shower and getting ready for that. But yeah, actually, yeah, I might do a second part later. It'll depend. Yeah, you'll see. If you'll subscribe to my channel, or you follow my channel, then you'll see. But I mean, I've been suffering with depression for a very long time, and 7 years. Well, no, actually, it's been more assertive the past 7 years, but I've pretty much suffered with it all my life, from the very age of 4, because I did have a very traumatic experience. I was in a house fire, and when I was 4, November 5th, 1989, I was in a house fire, and that was a very traumatic experience. I can't do bonfire night anymore. It's one of those childhood traumas where it stays with you. So bonfire nights are not for me. I hear the fireworks, I put my headphones in and listen to blaring music, because I really can't do bonfire night. It's just one of those things. And traumatic events are some of the causes of depression, psychosis, anxiety, stuff like that. So, you know, if some people it doesn't affect, but then a lot of people it does, because traumatic events, depending on what they are, I mean, like mine was a big one, big traumatic event. I was pretty much the last one out of that. But I'm now continually seeking help for it, and I do manage to deal with it, mostly due to my medication, but I'm hoping that one day I won't need that medication to be able to control my depression. I want to be able to be, you know, self-sufficient. Have some. I want to have some stability back in my life. I mean, that's the main reason I am seeking help for these conditions, and it's amazing how many people don't actually seek that help, because they're either happy with the way their life is, they're happy with being the way they are, and using it as an excuse, hiding behind it all the time, or they're just too afraid. And you should never be afraid to seek help. You should never be afraid to, like, say, I have a problem. There are many people trying to help others understand, like me, like myself. I am trying so hard to help others understand these conditions and how they affect people. But with my video, with my vlogs, and I know it just started. I mean, this is day 3, Sunday. I started on Friday, and I am going to help as much as possible. I'm going to detail everything. I mean, it's going to be bits and pieces. I mean, this is just the start. I mean, I've got so far to go yet. All I'm giving you is basic details, but I will be giving many, many more. I will touch on the subject of depression again. I will touch on the subject of psychosis, anxiety, paranoia, agoraphobia. I'm actually kind of stuck on how to spell agoraphobia. So if any of you watching my vlogs, could you tell me how to spell agoraphobia? Because I've looked it up on. Actually, no, I'll just Google it. I'll just Google how to spell agoraphobia, because I spell it A-G-R-O phobia. So it's like agoraphobia, but every time I spell it like that, it comes up mistake, and then it goes agoraphobia, which is A-G-O-R-A. And it's just confusing. But oh well, I'll learn how to spell it. So yeah, tomorrow later I'll probably do another video of how my day went, but you know, depending on when I go to sleep, my day will probably be I slept. But I'll give you the details of how my night/day went. It's so far quite good. So yeah, I'm going to end my video here today, because wow, it's almost 18 minutes long, so thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking this out, if you are watching. Again, thank you to my subscribers, and thank you to my viewers. I hope I am as helpful as I can be, and I hope to help more in the future with my vlogs. I will see you later for my update, my progress report. No, actually, my progress report will probably be on Monday, because I've got my appointment. And on the 17th, I've got my appointment with the consultant psychologist. I've got to get that right. So I will see you later. Ciao for now.